This video is for class 8 physics and we are doing dispersion of white light. Newton allowed white light from the sun to enter a dark room through a small aperture in a window and placed a glass prism in the path of this light rays. In the previous video you must have watched that a green colored light was used, but instead in a dark room, suppose I could have used a white light. The white light means a light coming out from the bulb, sun, etc. The light coming out of the prism was received on a white screen. The screen can be on your wall, any paper, etc. On the screen a colored patch like rainbow was found as shown in the figure 5.14. This patch was termed as spectrum. I had shown you the spectrum actually in a video before this video where I was explaining prism. So starting from the side of the base of a prism, the colors of the spectrum on the screen are in the following order: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. The order of the colors in the spectrum can be easily remembered by the word Vigvier. The spectrum is the colored band obtained on a screen on passing white light through a prism. So the another definition of spectrum will be, spectrum is a band of colors, right? 7 colors, Vigvier. For the time being, for class 8. Okay, from the above experiment Newton concluded that white light is a mixture of 7 colors. Note that the prism does not produce colors, but it is simply separates the colors of the white light which already exists in the light. Thus if white light is passed through a prism, it splits into different colors, and this is called dispersion of light. Like we have studied reflection in class 7, refraction we have studied, okay, and right now we are studying dispersion of light. It is the splitting of white light into its constituent colors. Let us go to the cause of dispersion. Cause of dispersion. In class 7 you have read that white light of sun is composed of 7 prominent colors, namely violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. The speed of light of all the colors is same in air or vacuum, but the problem is it differs in a transparent medium such as glass or water. In transparent medium such as glass or water, the speed of violet light is minimum and the red light is maximum. The reason is actually red light has a longer wavelength whereas the violet light has a shorter wavelength. So therefore the refractive index of the transparent medium is also different for different colors of light. That means the refractive index, that is the bending property of that material, will be less for the red light and will be more for the violet light. Okay, those who have higher speed, for them the refractive index will be less, and for those color of light, the speed of those who have less speed, those who move slowly, for them the refractive index will be more. Since refractive index equals to the speed of light in air upon the speed of light in medium, the refractive index of medium is maximum for the violet light and minimum for the red light. Therefore when a white light enters a prism, it splits into its constituent colors, while refraction at the first surface of the prism only. Okay, at the first surface, dispersion takes place at the first surface of the prism. These colors get further separated from each other on the refraction at the second surface of the prism. So in rainy season, sometimes after the rains you see a rainbow in the sky just opposite to the sun. It is due to the dispersion of white light of sun by the raindrops, which behaves like small prisms. So we are not going into detail, okay, just see the figure here, right? So whenever white light strikes the prism, okay, dispersion, so at this phase dispersion is taking place, okay, dispersion. At this phase dispersion is taking place on the first phase only, and in the second phase, and on the second phase, sorry, further splitting of this colors takes place due to refraction. Actually dispersion is also because of refraction, so both the things are taking place here, refraction as well. So two things are taking place on the first surface, that is refraction as well as dispersion. On the second phase or surface, only refraction is taking place. Please remember, do not break the light from the center of the prism, okay, it should be splitted at the first surface only when you draw the diagram. So this was all about the dispersion of white light. Okay, so there is one activity where activity 4 in your book in page number 88. Let's go to that activity. Here you can see a disc, okay, circular cardboard, in which on which, sorry, these 7 colors are painted, and when this is rotated at a very high speed, this particular disc will appear white in color. You can try this, okay, at home. You have to rotate, make sure you have to rotate this disc at a high speed. Okay, so this particular disc is known as Newton's disc. Okay, this particular disc is known as Newton's disc, right? So I hope this thing is clear. Okay, this much for this video. Thank you so much.